Hi everybody, it's Chris from Bendable Body, and we're going to go through a short little stretch class for you. What we're going to do first is we're going to stretch our left lateral kind of glute here, and to do that we're going to first bend our knee. You can also keep your leg straight if this is too much on the knee. So what we're going to do, as our left leg's bent, we're going to bring our right foot close to our left knee. We're going to press out with our right knee. As we do that, with our both hands, we're going to draw it back to our chest to stretch the outside of the right hip. And we're going to do about 5 of these. So here's 3 and 4 and 5. Here we go. We're going to switch legs. Again, remember, you can do this leg straight and pull it towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. Great. As we warmed up our glutes, let's go into our hamstrings a little bit. And to do that, we're going to kind of get into a lunge position. So a good reminder is to keep your foot kind of flexed towards your knee, so we activate our calf. We're going to drive our heel into the mat. As we do that, we're going to start in a short position with our hamstrings, kick our heel into the ground. As we kick our heel into the ground, we're going to lengthen our leg. Remember to keep that muscle activated by driving your heel into the ground at all times. That's going to get the change in the length of the hamstring we want. Here we go. Here's number 4 and number 5. Let's go ahead and switch. Remember, when you're doing this, you can use the ground to stabilize you, or you can use your leg here. So again, foot's flexed, driving our heel down, that'll activate our hamstrings, and we're going to lengthen our leg. Here's 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 2 more. And here's 5. Great. From there, we're going to switch. We're going to stay with the lower body and go into the inside of our legs. So we're going to lie on our back here. 2 ways you can do this. You can do this with bent legs or straight. I prefer the straight leg version, so you're going to point your toes. You're going to squeeze your knees together, and both sides of your knees, your hands are going to lay there and pull your legs out. And then pull back in, squeeze together with your knees, and lengthen with your arms. Here we go. And one more here. Great job. Here we go. Guess what? We're going back into our hamstrings again. Same thing. Flexed foot, but this time we're going to rotate it out a little bit to the side to grab a little more of our lateral hamstring. Again, activate the hamstring by driving your heel down. As you drive your heel down, lengthen your leg. You might feel a little more on the outside of the leg this time than the previous set we did this way. So let's do a couple more. There's 3, here's 4, and here's 5. Switch legs again. Remember, setup's the same. Foot's right in front of you, but we're just going to laterally rotate it. As you do that, kick your heel down and lengthen your leg. And let's do 5 again. 3, well, here's 3, 4, and 5. Great. We did a lot on the lower body. Let's do some arm stuff. Let's focus on our posterior arm. You might have seen this in a previous weekly bend. Remember to keep your hands clasped together, pressing against one another about eye level. As you do that, you squeeze your elbows together. There's 1, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Let's go and open up our chest a little bit. We're going to do one arm at a time. What you're going to do is you're going to place your palm on the ground in line. Your palm is going to be in line with your shoulder. The resistance is here. You're going to pull back behind you. As you pull back behind you, you're going to stabilize with your left hand. And as you pull back behind you, you're going to tilt towards your left hip. Here we go. It's a very subtle stretch, but very effective. You should feel it somewhere up in here. Good. Let's switch sides. Again, make sure your hand's in line with your shoulder. The resistance is going back. As it goes back, we're now going to tilt to our right hip. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. All right. Let's go. Let's do one more for the posterior shoulder. So what we're going to do, we're going to stretch this side of the shoulder. So all I'm going to do is press my right arm out. As I do that, I'm going to take my left hand and bring it across my body. Here we go again. And pull across. Again. 3. There we go. And one more. Good. Let's switch sides. Remember, arms swinging out. Continually resist as you pull the arm across with your right. Go. There we go, and one more. Great. Let's go back into our lower body just for a few more before we finish up. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stretch the inside of our thighs. We're going to bring our feet together as close as we can. Again, so what we're going to do inside of the thighs, we're going to squeeze the knees together. As we squeeze the knees together, we're going to press the elbows out so the legs will start to open. You're going to grab your ankles to pull yourself forward to get the pelvis to kind of flex forward to get a little bit of stretch in the inside of the legs. Let's try that again. Remember to press out with your elbows and pull yourself forward. Here we go. 2 more. And one last one here. Good. Let's check in our glutes again here. We're going to go back to our first stretch. Knees bent or straight if you like. You're going to press your knee out. As you press your knee out, bring it back towards your chest. We're going to do 5 of these, remember. Just kind of take your time. Here we go. And other side. Here we go. And one more. Great. We're going to go back and do one more hamstring here. This time, our foot is going to be lateral, but it's kind of the same principle of the other 3 hamstrings we've done previously. Our foot is going to be flexed towards our knee. My right hand's going to be pressed against my right knee. I'm going to kick my heel down and then just lengthen my leg. This is going to get a little bit of your hamstrings and your adductors all at once. And the inside of your leg, we're just going to do 5 again. Here we go. Good. Let's switch here. Do the other side. Remember, it's going to be out a little bit lateral. Ankle is going to be flexed towards your knee, kicking your heel down. My left arm is going to be pressed into my left knee and straighten my leg. Yep. Here we go. 2 more. Great. 1 more for the leg. We're going to stretch our hip flexor in the front of our hip. And to do that, I'm going to bring my leg long and kick down to stabilize my pelvis on the left side so we can stretch the hip flexor on the left. You're going to draw your knee towards your chest. As you do that, press it away. It's not going to be very far. It's going to be a very short range. Five. Let's switch here. I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest from my right and lengthen my leg again. Do 1 more here. There we go. And then we just have 1 last stretch. I'm going to stretch our lats here. And to do that, we're going to be on our knees. Our arms are going to be on the ground. Our palms are going to be facing up. The main part of the resistance of the stretch is squeezing together and pulling back towards your knees. As you squeeze together and pull back towards your knees, you're going to lean back, kind of let your butt kind of go to your feet and look up towards the ceiling. And let's do a couple more. And one more. Great. That's it. Little short workout. Get the body moving and grooving. Hope you like it. Take care. Bye.